All right, a little more informal today. This is my study. Don't have access to my office, but I was inspired through a conversation I just had, and I want to share with you a tool that I've used for a very long time. I've never exactly framed it this way, but it came out this way in a conversation, and I think it works. It works for me. Meaning, purpose, resilience, and legacy. Those are some key words that I use in my work. It's the signature of the Meaning Academy, which I started based on the work of Viktor Frankl. Meaning, purpose, resilience. I add in legacy. And they all fit together. And here's how, and here's why. And frankly, here's how you can use it in your life. People ask me all the time, what is meaning? How do you make meaning? First of all, from a Viktor Frankl perspective, you don't make meaning, you discover meaning. Meaning exists. It's out in the world. It's in every situation, and you can always discover meaning. However, you need meaning in the darker times. I mean, this is one of the reasons why Viktor Frankl's work is so meaningful and is so popular, because he found meaning in the darkest of human experiences, the Holocaust. We can find meaning wherever we are, whoever we are, if we're willing to go into that darkness to discover it. Now, the Kabbalists, the mystics, say that that meaning they call it sparks, right? And it's everywhere, but it's especially seen within the dark, because when it's dark, it's just easier to see the sparks. And so our job, our mission is to become spark seekers. I wrote a book called Spark Seekers. Spark seekers, to go into the darkness and to discover those sparks of possibility, of hope, of meaning. It doesn't matter what you call it. It's the antidote to the darkness. It's how you dispel the darkness. Again, don't get hung up on the words. It's the concept, to go into the darkness and dispel the darkness by discovering whatever that thing is. And you know it when you discover it. You know it when you find your meaning. And that's why it can only be yours. I can't tell you what it is, because it's yours and it's your search. And your search is in the darkness and to discover those sparks. Now, this is where we go from meaning to purpose, because it's not enough to discover those sparks in the dark. The next step on the journey is to transform or translate that spark into a flame. And that process is our purpose, going out into the world to take that meaning that you discovered, that hope, that possibility, and spend your life, spend your days fanning it into a flame through your efforts, through your thoughts, through a sustained, responsible approach to that meaning. And that's turning it into a flame, and that's purpose. And then you go out into the world with that flame to dispel other people's darkness, to share that light with the world. That's resilience, because you're going to have to guard that flame. You're going to have to protect it, because the world around you, the wind around you, is going to try and blow it out. And that's what we mean by resilience, to be a guardian of that flame. So discovering the spark, meaning transforming that or igniting that into a flame through sustained action and effort. That's purpose. And then going out into the world and guarding your flame into, as you turn it into a fire and share it, illuminate the path with others. That's resilience. And then last but not least is legacy. And legacy is to hand that flame over to another, to those who are going to walk after you and you're following your footsteps. The Kabbalists, the mystics, say that this is like the human life. Our body is like a candle, and the candle burns down. Eventually, the candle's just mush on the ground, melted. However, the flame doesn't go out, not if we transfer the fire from one candle to another candle to another candle, and that's legacy, right? To hand down that flame to others so they can just illuminate their darkness a little bit easier, and their life will be a little bit brighter because of the meaning you discovered and the purpose that you demonstrated and the resilience that you lived with and the commitment to this legacy of sharing your light. And that's really how I think of these hard to understand concepts, but it's a metaphor that works for me. I think it works for a lot of people. Sparks and flames and fire and illuminating the darkness. And that is the Carry the Fire tool.